Okay, we are broadcasting. Now let me find my... Hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome to RC Talk. Tonight we're going to have John that's going to join us from Netcruzer RC Tech and Cars. So he's going to be joining us shortly. He did say around 10 o'clock probably. So until then, we're going to talk about him and about other related stuff that we actually have going on. And actually tonight, we actually have already two people with us right now. Stefan from the LED Wheel and Kagan from Green Frog RC.
Yes.
It's hard to see if we have anybody watching if you don't have the YouTube app on.
Yep. No. But I can go check, or I should go be able to check. But anyways, where's my comment window? Disappeared. Yeah, there's a bunch of people there. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? James Swift, RC Basher Boy, Breaking Silence, how you doing? Phil Core C, how's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, and the birthday boy on top of that, he's got, let me find my other app, my other web page. Let me show you what he's got. There he is, John Kennedy. He's going to be turning 40. And on top of that, and that's going to be actually on the 4th that he's going to turn 40. So that's going to be his birthday. But today he actually hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's kind of cool for him. So some people are already telling him congratulations, which is kind of cool. And here's his web when he reached. There you go, 10,001. And I think right now he's at 10,004.
Cool.
So good on him to actually reach that.
Definitely.
Oh, it's funny. It's been a while since I even checked what I'm at.
Oh, yeah? Cool. And Stefan, what have you been working on? I know that you've posted some 3D printed trailer. You've posted, you're working on your bulldozer also, that you have tracks. Actually, what else have you been working on?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my printers for one, but other than that, let me put this aside. Be right back.
Yep. So you can see in the background on his shelf right now, he's got that teardrop teardrop trailer that he's been working on. It's got a kind of a cool suspension also. Oh boy, your image just froze. Yes, 10,000 sub is a big milestone. Yeah, there you go. You're back.
All right. You can see the suspension.
Yep. See, now that shaft is nice and wide. So the one you're using
actually,
right
this
now,
one is 1/4. This axle is 1/4, 23 millimeter extensions on it.
okay, so you're running extensions on that trailer.
Yeah, I haven't found an unpowered axle that was wide enough. So, but the extensions work well for it.
So how many inches do you have in between them right now?
Between the wheels?
Yeah.
I can tell you. Inside each wheel, or out, I'll measure outside. 225.
Okay, that's in metric, but how much is it in inches?
Sorry.
There is some people in the States here.
9 inches.
9 inches, okay, cool. And now you have something special at the back. Yeah. It opens up, and now you've made a new lid also for that. And all the doors open, they slide open. You can store some stuff in there. Some drawers.
There's some inside too, but they're going to be hard to get to, but they still work.
Okay, there's some cupboards inside, yeah.
Yeah, they actually work, but they're going to be a pain in the butt to get to.
Yeah.
What else? There's the...
And you've made a new door for the back with a latch. Can you show the latch?
Basically just the... Kind of hard to see with these cameras, but...
Okay.
See that pretty good?
Yeah.
Basically turns. Inside.
Now, if you go to Facebook on the LED wheels, you'll see a whole bunch of pictures and videos that Steph actually put on what he's working on right now.
Well, there's a Facebook and Instagram if you have it.
Instagram also, okay. And both of them are the LED wheel?
Yeah. Actually, I opened up a new page specifically for my 3D items. It's called TLW 3D RC.
Okay.
It's just a page, though. It's not a group.
Yeah, I think you invited me on that. I think I did like that page.
Yeah, you did. I can't find my inside cabinets. Not sure where I put them. This place is a big mess.
Too much stuff. Too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
Too much stuff and not enough place.
I have to move it all too. So I might actually go offline for a month, maybe two, when I'm moving. So.
Oh yeah, you're moving from Montreal to where?
Well, I'm staying in Laval. Well, I'm trying to. I'm basically looking for a home right now. So I put a bid on one yesterday. Waiting for a reply on that.
Okay, cool. Bigger place with a nice big garage, I hope?
No, but there's going to be a good, decent workshop in it. There's the inside, front inside cabinets. The doors open as well.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of hours on that trailer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Lots of trial and error, too.
Yeah. You're going to have to make one or two ready for the G6 so you can sell it there on site?
Oh, for sure. Well, I tend to have some ready before then. Hopefully I can go because it's basically moving season.
Yeah. Yeah, the G6 in Canada is going to be a little earlier this year, which is kind of good.
Yeah. Might not be as abundant as mosquitoes either.
Yeah.
If I can get this new door on.
Hey, Steve O.D. Steve O.D. just logged on. How you doing, Steve O? I believe I did send you an email. I send everybody I usually send an email to pop on if they can. John is going to be with us after 10 o'clock. So he is going to try to jump in, but only after 10 o'clock. But till then, I have the nice banner up, the happy birthday Netcruzer RC. And I also made something special for him. I made him a nice little slideshow that I can show him. So I should have put some happy birthday music or thing like that. But, you know, with copyright, I might get hit with a copyright infringement if I use a happy birthday song. So I guess we'll have to sing him happy birthday. So.
I think it's a good tradition.
Yeah. What are you working on, Kagan?
Just putting drift wheels on Fortec.
You're putting drift wheels?
Yep. The Traxxas drift wheels. I'm going to try out some carpet drifting this weekend at my friend's garage. Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe a little concrete, too.
Hey, Tony from CCXRC. How you doing?
Tony?
So how's your internet over there, Tony?
There's a local guy selling a brand new TC4.
Oh yeah.
So if you're interested, it's a good machine.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been debating on selling one of my cars. The RC four-wheel drive Cruiser, the Toyota FJ Cruiser.
What chassis is that on?
It's my Shelf Queen. The what?
What chassis is that on?
That's on a TF2 chassis. The
Okay.
wheelbase is just a little tiny bit longer, but it is on links. So that one is not spring. That one is actually links.
It's not a Galan chassis, Frank?
It's not that long. It's just a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer than the TF2, but it's not a long chassis, no.
No, the Galan, G-E-L-A-N-D-E.
It is not the Galan.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
the FJ Cruiser, the Toyota FJ Cruiser.
The Jolande is 275.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there you have the Galande 2, which is the longer wheelbase with the four-door.
Ah, I got you.
That one is a long wheelbase.
Got you.
So James Swift is asking, how much is that teardrops trigger going to cost once you're finished?
Somewhere between, I'm roughing it right now, somewhere between 250 and 350.
Between 250 and 350 Canadian. So US, you're
Yes.
looking maybe $100 US. No, not that low, but Canadian dollar is very cheap for your US people. Hey, Bar Harbor, Asher, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I've seen a bunch of posts on Facebook and Facebook, YouTube, and a bunch of places of what's coming up with Tamiya. They're coming out with a whole bunch of different new rigs this year, which is going to be cool.
Definitely.
Let me switch to my other setup.
You're not talking about the comical ones, are you?
Well, not really the comical. Let me find it. Here's the Tank RC. Like the one I posted was this one. This one is actually the new dual rider. So it's a new body. I don't think it's a different chassis. It does have different wheels at the back. It seems like it, that it's got different wheels at the back.
The longer wheelbase?
I'm not sure if it's longer wheelbase. But the body looks nice and longer, though. The way they've made the body, it just looks so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They call it dual rider. But if I look at how it's made and the way the battery is, the way the motor is, it looks pretty close to the same.
Maybe just
Hey,
some
guys.
changes.
Who's there with us? Oh, John's with us. We can start speaking happy birthday now.
Happy birthday.
Oh, no.
Congratulations.
Hey, guys. Thanks. So you're looking at the dual rider thing. Is it the same chassis?
I think it is, because when I was looking at the web page, this especially this one, it looks pretty close to the same, and they actually have a picture of side by side. Here's the, I believe this is the Dancing Rider. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So when I look at this one and the way yeah, it might be a little longer, because from here to here, there seems to be a different, but this one is more on an angle though. I don't think there's that
Yeah,
much
so
difference.
just a different body and a different wheelie.
It might be. I know that the body you can make 3 different faces with it and put the hands different ways, because now the guy actually is going to be coming in parts like this.
Oh,
you
it's how
can
you
actually-
build it. It's not a different part.
So
Okay.
you can place his hands how you want it. You can have the helmet any which way you want. You can put different eyes, so you can have a full face or not. So it's really neat the way they've changed a couple of little things. But if it's a different wheelbase, I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll have to look at the specs once it comes out.
Do they both have Lexan bodies?
It is. This is a Lexan body, yeah.
What about the Dancing Rider?
Dancing Rider is also a Lexan body.
Okay.
I think I like the style of the dancing better.
Oh yeah.
I think so. I don't know. Just there's so much windshield on the Dual.
Yeah, it's true. And they've come out and like I put on the post here of this one. I said I think I just found my son's new body because his MO3 needs a new body, but I think I'll just buy a whole new MO6 instead.
Yeah, I think they're going to get me with that too. They came out with a Volkswagen bus. I'm going to have to buy it.
And the MO6 is either front wheel drive or rear wheel drive, so this one will be rear wheel drive.
Oh, good.
Just like my VW Bug that I got is actually a rear wheel drive MO6.
Yep.
Jack.
I just hope they
Hey.
come up with an interior with that thing.
I'll just stop you there, Tank. G'day, everyone.
Oh.
John, it's your birthday, mate. Awesome stuff to bet you again. How are you, John?
Thanks, guys. Yep, coming up Monday.
Big
Oh,
4
Monday.
Congrats.
Monday. Kagan. How are you, brother?
Jack.
Who else is there? Is Tony here?
No, he's in the chat. He is in the chat.
I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, all good.
Stefan's in here too.
Who?
Stefan.
Stefan from the LED wheel.
Oh, Stefan, how are you, mate?
Yeah, bye.
How you going?
Earl RC's there. Steve OD, Philco RC, Draco.
Phil? Steve-O? Phil,
Yeah,
thanks for watching my old videos, mate. Thanks very much.
Bar Harbor Basher's there. Scott Zilla's there.
Oh, he's not in the hangout. There's not coming in?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I should put the chat. I should get the chat.
I can't get the chat on. I'm in the actual hangout bit, so I can't get on my phone.
Yeah, it's true. Trying to
So
make
it's a-
everybody a moderator.
Birthday bash hangout, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the birthday.
It's quite the
Yeah,
banner you
congrats.
got there, Tank.
And a congratulation because John
What a
from
question.
Netcruzer RC.
I got a question, Tank. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What about the people that you don't know when their birthdays are coming?
Well, they
That
just
aren't on
jumped
Facebook.
in.
That aren't on Facebook or whatever. What are you going to do there?
What
about the people in the chat?
Birthday. I got to wait till your birthday hits, and then we're going to do this.
You're not going to know. You're not going to know when my birthday because I'm not on Facebook. You're not
Well, I
going to
guess-
know.
I guess we'll
It's
just
coming
pick-
up, but you're not going to know.
I guess we'll just pick a date,
don't
unless
wanna-
you tell me. Then we can do it.
No, I don't want a headline that it's my birthday. I'm fine with that.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Nah.
No,
But,
people that support me, I want to just shout out and say happy birthday, congratulations.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know John personally, you know Tony practically personally, but
Yeah.
there's people in the chat that have birthdays too, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
And as
So
soon as
people-
everybody's close and
So
personal,
people in the chat, no, it's quite simple, Tank. People in the chat, when it's your birthday, just put your date up there, and I'm sure Tank will give you a shout out.
not a problem.
How are you,
As it
John?
comes close to the Thursday, we'll do it.
John, you were spot on my video, mate. I'll give you that 100%. You're the only one that picked out what that body shell was.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You gotta
No
know your
one else-
Volkswagens.
No one else mentioned it except you. Spot on.
Mark
The
6.
only one that got the model on that body shell. It's actually a nice body shell, to be honest.
Yeah. If you-
Hobby King were
like-
having they were having a sale. I got $40 off it. I got it for
Yeah.
$20, so it's the same money as what you get it for.
Is it a clone or is it actually a licensed body?
I don't think it is a licensed body. There's not much information about it, especially you go on the site. They don't even give you the measurements, which is ridiculous. Now I tried. You can't actually even buy I can't even buy the actual Basher chassis. I tried looking up for the chassis, but I got lucky. I thought, what, $20, I'll buy it. I've got the touring car chassis, and I got lucky that it actually fitted once I tweaked it here and there. I had to drill a couple of more holes because it already came with holes for the Basher chassis, but it actually fit quite good on the TT01.
Nice.
The only thing I don't like about it is the side flares on the body. They're too far out, and I think the left side, whether it's the weather, the heat, whatever, it's more out than what the right side is. You can actually see it in the video, but no, you were the only one that actually got the model right. I thought, hey, he knows what it is. But for $20 pre-painted, all you had to do is just put the decals on it. It's a actually nice looking body. You know, you see it in real life. It's totally different than a video, but it's actually quite a nice. So it'll fit your Tamiya chassis. They've still got them on Hobby King. I think they've still got them on sale. So it was $62, and I got it for 20 plus. I think it was only $5 shipping. So, you know, I got lucky with it. I thought, I don't know what size it is, but I got the chassis for it, and I put it on different chassis, and it was all right on the TT01. I mean, as you know, the TT01's no good for gravel and dirt and all that sort of stuff. It just bounced everywhere. The I think the XV01's more better for that sort of thing.
It looked okay though. You put some knobby tires on, some rally style tires.
I put. I had the old, which was another VW that I had a couple of years ago. I think Tank will know it. I had the Charisma Touareg rally car, the VW, and I kept the wheels off that. And when I sold that, I put different wheels on it. So I kept those wheels, and they fitted really well on this chassis. So I had to position the body a few times. I wasn't very accurate with it, but no, it worked out pretty good. And those wheels, those tires grip pretty good.
Cool.
Anyway, I've had my time. Thanks a lot, Tank. Next.
Not a problem. While you were talking, I had this slideshow going on to show some people.
Sorry about that.
No, all good. And on top of that, John on YouTube is actually up to 10,000 subscribers. So he hit that today.
How did that happen, John? How did that happen, mate?
He works hard.
I'm pushing out videos every day.
How did that? Yeah, good on you, mate. You're doing fine with your tech stuff.
Every day he's got a new video coming out.
Yeah, I can't do videos practically every day. I'll go crazy.
Yeah, it takes a toll for sure.
I'm liking your race videos.
He does his tech stuff, which is good. Shows people stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can do daily because I have my different types of content that I do, but I don't know. It's still a mixed bag for that. If that's a good strategy or not, I don't know, but it works for me. I'll just keep doing the way I'm doing for now. It seems to be working. We'll see how far it goes. Yeah,
I'm just what I'm actually doing is watching your snow bashings, and I'm cooling down.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it's terrible here. It's cooled down a bit, but it's been shocking here.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that footage for I feel like almost a month, and I was like, I gotta get that one out because it's been way too cold to do anything, and now I'm out of running footage. That was the last thing I shot, so I'm hoping to get a bunch more stuff shot this weekend.
Is it? I was told by my ballerina that there's a vortex or something in the States. Is that true? There's a vortex in somewhere in the States?
Yeah, it's true. A lot of the U.S. is in a deep freeze, colder than Canada right now.
Colder than Canada?
Yep.
Bloody hell. That's shocking.
50 or negative
what?
30.
Minus 50?
Yeah, with wind chill and everything, yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's shocking.
Hey, John, here's your VW truck there that you want to get.
Oh, they got a demo of it at the fair already?
Yeah, they have a video up at the same website, Tamico website. So I don't know if it's true to scale there and how the shape of it is. I don't know, but
Tank, I had that. Don't you remember?
Pretty close. It's their most scale one yet. I mean, they've got the Wheelie King or whatever it is. They also have a VW bus that's a big monster truck. But that's the first one that's actually on-road scale.
yeah.
The 24 window also, isn't it? Or whatever they're called.
Yeah, 16, I think. 16 window.
Okay.
16 windows?
Yeah.
1,
I had
2, 3, 4,
Tank,
5. Yep.
I had that VW, remember?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was that. I don't think it was that body because I think it's the first time they come out with that body.
No, mine was the square one,
Okay.
not the rounded, the bubble.
I'd love to get a, I don't know what you meant by square one, but yeah, if I could find an 80s style RC body, I would buy one of those because I actually own one of those.
I forget what the model was, what brand it was. I got it off eBay, but it was completely. You would have to completely modify it, upgrade it,
Yeah,
pop it up, and all that.
Oh. He's stuck
My
up.
bubble, what I meant by it's the sides are rounded. Mine was kind of square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing that I don't like about that new car is that it's the M06 chassis, so it doesn't have as much ground clearance as the real thing would.
No, it doesn't.
And when you look at it from the side, you can see like this much chassis hanging under the body.
Yeah.
But it's a neat looking kit. I don't know. I might pick that up.
I'm sure with a bit of tweaking, really get it set up nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Because last year I was looking at getting the Mark 1 Golf that was on the M05, I think.
Okay.
But they had some really crazy wide fender flares on that thing because it was like their rally spec one. It just didn't look quite right to me. But
This Audi Quattro looks nice also, especially with the lights in front. I hope that you can actually put real LEDs in the front. That would be cool.
I think they said that you could, that it was going to support buckets, light buckets for, I don't know about the rally lights, but the body lights look to be supporting LEDs.
What chassis is that?
And Traxxas,
yeah,
I think it's the TO2, yeah. And Traxxas is coming out with tracks.
Yeah, those look expensive.
No kidding. It's Traxxas.
Just looking at how they're detailed in the picture, they look pricey.
Yes.
I wonder
Imagine
how they'll
this
perform,
thing.
though. Like, how much speed can they take?
I don't know. But they
Because
must
they're
have
throwing it
tested
on the
it pretty
Sport,
good.
which only has the low-speed gear. If I throw that on the Defender and kick it into high, will they just rip apart?
Don't know. They must say in the owner's manual, though.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's behind the glass. Eh? Nobody could touch it. It's behind the
Yeah.
glass. So.
Didn't
Beautiful.
that something like that? Put tracks on something?
The what, Jack?
Aaron, he put tracks on a lot of his RCs, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. But those tracks are a little bit different, though. They're made from Traxxas, and they are different. There's a bunch of companies that actually makes tracks. Not a lot of good ones. There's a lot of people, they put them on the RC, but as soon as you start putting them like a lot of power to them, they just break apart.
Yeah.
That's something else here also on the Kyosho Turbo Optima. So that looks like a different platform that they're working on. Looks like it's got a center dry shaft.
Steve O.D. says the weather got him sick.
The weather got him sick.
Weather plus all the Newports.
Jump
Yep.
plane. Yeah, Steve, jump on a plane, mate. Spend a couple of days here, you'll be fine, mate.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff coming out in 2019, which is going to be cool.
So I don't know if Traxxas announced it or what site you're looking at, but in the background they have a G-Wagon, and it looks like a new brake. Like, I'm not impressed.
What do you mean a G-Wagon?
Mercedes, a Mercedes G-Wagon. It's their how to explain it? It's like their luxury off-road
SUV.
vehicle.
Yes.
It's an SUV. But the picture of it that Traxxas has, or the body that they're demoing at that toy fair, it's in high-vis yellow. It has stickered over windows. And there it is. There, you've got the picture of it right there.
Very little bumper details or anything in different colors.
Yeah, it doesn't look right. I'm not sure what they're doing there. Like, if you're going to go with the G-Wagon, make it black and give it clear windows, and you would have been golden. So
Is this body out?
No, it's from Traxxas, a new body that's going to come out.
Yeah, that was at the Nuremberg toy show.
See, new for 2019, the Mercedes G500 4x4 body for the TRX4.
It's not the right dimensions at all. The rear of it is all squat and weird. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that's a prototype, because it does not look right.
I know a lot of people are going to bitch at it if it's not, just like they bitch on the other one. And not having clear windows, that's just stupid.
Oh, you'd think they would have learned by now.
They do have a rear wiper.
Oh, nice. The Bronco has clear windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a couple of the new limited edition Defenders do as well, but
True.
I don't know why they would go back to a stickered window and something like that. I mean, that's what everyone complains about. The new Gen 8 comes out. Oh, it's got sticker windows. When this comes out, more stickers. I don't know.
It kind of looks toy grade, huh?
Exactly. It looks like it's a new brake
toy grade
from Walmart.
Yeah, it does.
WPL.
Yeah.
Or W Toys, whatever they call them.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tamiko on Facebook is a pretty cool place to go find some interesting stuff. Anyways.
Yeah. And that's the only news I saw to Traxxas was the tracks and that body, and that was it.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to last year, they teased out the UDR and the TRX4 Sport and a bunch of newcomers.
I got a bit of. Can I just say something, Tank? Is that all right with you, mate?
Yeah, I thought you already spoke, but that's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I just want to do a quick update. Outback Jack's arrived in Atlanta. I know it's been nearly, and I thought maybe it's going to go missing in action again like last time, but Honey Lulu received him yesterday, and she'll do her adventure, her and Wayne, on the weekend, and I think you'll find there's going to be some funny stuff coming up. Especially, I'm looking forward to that jacket.
That's true. She was working on the jacket, and to see the jacket on him is going to be cool.
It's the Honey Dip Outback jacket.
Oh, really?
She honey dipped the jacket for him, so I think she did show some pictures of it, and I'll be doing I'll probably do it tonight. An arrival video. So people in the chat, if you watch my channel, I know the regulars do, with my animations and stuff. I'll have probably something come up tonight with Outback Jack.
Cool.
So now it is in the States, the ball will get rolling. Now, Tank, you've got to tell me about Dave Martin, if he's still not well, because he's next on the list.
I'll send him a message. I can find out, that's for sure. But,
because I don't have Facebook, so you're going to have to let me know, because Honey Lulu needs to know where he's going next.
Okay. Will do.
If Dave can't, obviously he's not well. If he can't do it, we'll have to send it off to the next person. I'll have to check my list.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'll message him right away, actually.
I don't know. Have you spoken to him recently?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
How's he doing?
He says he's doing good now. He's on meds and he's off to a regular schedule now, so up at a normal time and all that. So
yeah,
he's doing a little bit better.
Yeah, because he's still got some of the old stuff from a couple of years ago, which he'll probably, I think he did tell me that he was going to incorporate, which would be really good because that was really funny. So if he's all right to do a venture with him, I'll let Wayne and Honey know that they can send him off to Dave Martin.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay, I just sent him a message right now. If he replies, I'll tell him to jump on to the chat like that. He can actually chat with us and find out a couple things.
Yep.
And I do have your email address, so I can actually send you an email.
Yeah, just send me an email, whichever one, doesn't really matter. And is he online, is he?
He did not look at the message right now. Of course, on Messenger, I can see when he looks at it.
The green come up in green, isn't he?
Sinister, the drone network is asking the LED wheel. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. Trying to keep busy, doing RC stuff. But I mean, what else is there to do?
He's working on the door now with the latch for his teardrop speaker that he's making, fully 3D printed. So pop a set of wheels on it, and you're off to the race. You'll have to take that trailer, Steph, and come and try it on my course this summer.
Your course?
I have a course at the back here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm probably going to try to make some new stuff this year with concrete and all that, like a mountain, a bunch of stuff. Anyways, me and a buddy, we're going to work on that this weekend, so it should be kind of cool.
Going to work on that in the snow?
Yeah, no, we can't work on that in the snow, no. Once the snow's gone, you can start working with it.
Yeah.
Once the snow melts also, one thing I might do this year is actually a mud bash. So, because there is mud at the back once the snow starts to melt and the ground starts to thaw, but it's only for maybe 2 weekends, and after that it's pitch dry back there. So I might do a quick mud bash if the weather is cooperating.
Always take a hose to it.
Yeah, take a hose, yeah. Take a long hose to go all the way back there.
It's hard to get a hose back there. Yeah, mud would be great. I'd love to do a really good mudding video.
Yeah. Well, when spring hits or there's a big rainfall, there's a couple of spots that are pretty good behind my house to play in. I'll let you know. Just make sure your rig is waterproof. That 3D printer is not fixed yet? What's going on?
Oh, this is the other one. It's not printing right. I gotta fix that.
Platform has to be level.
Yeah.
Says the guy that doesn't have a printer.
Frank, I ordered a new lipo to replace my the 1.2S that wouldn't recover.
Cool.
This is a hard case 7002S, but I don't know if you can see it, but the website is really fun. It's uwoo.com, like 4 O's.
Wow.
uwoo.com. Anyway, hopefully it works. It should fit in the Summit. I think so. It's hard case 2S. I thought they were side lead, but they poke at the top a little bit at the bottom. So it should be enough where it'll fit. So hopefully.
Look, it looks a lot like this one, eh?
Oh, you bought the same one?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Okay, nice. Have you tried them yet?
Yeah, I tried them last weekend for the crawl downtown.
Yeah, that was in your stomach.
Yeah, that was in the summit. I ran a whole hour with it.
Yeah, that should be good. I only bought one, but I maybe should have bought two. Nice pair. So you bought two?
Yeah, I bought two.
Yeah, this HRB brand, they just kind of came out of nowhere for Canada anyway. They're good because they're shipped from within our country, so we don't have to worry about border stuff. So
Yeah, taxes or whatever. Yeah,
yeah, it's funny how that stuff kind of just pops up out of nowhere every now and then.
and the price was good also. Like I really for 7,000 NIM, like it was
Yeah,
50
very
bucks.
good.
I think it was 50
Yeah,
something.
I got mine for 45.
Yeah, something like that.
You guys
Versus
order them? Or
Pardon me?
Steve,
you guys order them, or you got them in the at your LHS?
Amazon.
Order them through Amazon or eBay.
Yeah, Amazon or eBay has them.
I mean, not that I need batteries, but it's good to know.
Oh, it's like on Amazon. 2 days I received them and no shipping. It was great. Like, and I saved a shitload of money because the 7,000 milliamp at the hobby store would have been like probably all closer to $100, if not more.
Yeah, twice as much.
Yeah, Canadian. It's just crazy.
And they're
Hey,
not
Bill.
hard case. You buy them at the hobby shop, they're twice as much, and they're not even hard case.
Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? Steve was in the house.
can't hear you, mate.
No, your mic is not working, Steve-O.
I mean, I want to support my local shop, but when I don't know, if the product is better and it's cheaper, it's hard to compete.
Some stuff, yes. I completely agree with you. I help them a lot in some stuff, but I'm going to look at my pocket first. If I can get something cheaper somewhere, especially batteries, that's a big high cost.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it somewhere. But if I get it the same price online or at the hobby shop, I'm going to buy it at the hobby shop.
Yeah.
So,
Say something, Steve-O, so we can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
now we can.
Yep.
A little bit flat.
Stefan, Sinister is asking, how is that US 1 build, the LED wheel?
What the US?
How is that US 1 build? Are you building something? USA 1, yeah.
I don't know. I've had that in a long time. I sold that a while ago.
You sold that a while ago?
I didn't even see the chat.
My wild one, I just upgraded the motor mount. I did find the motor mount on eBay. I ordered it, came from California, all the metal. So it's fixed now. It's all ready to go.
So I haven't run it yet.
I put the motor in it. The only place I ran it is right here on the ground. I haven't gone outside with it yet, but it's all waterproof, so I am good to go outside.
Cool.
But I will try it this weekend in the snow. Sunday it's supposed to be a little nicer, so I'll try it in the snow, and I'll try to do a couple little tiny jumps with it, not much. I want to do a snow barrier as thin as I can, and I'm going to make it go through it in slow motion. That should be kind of cool.
Yeah. You shouldn't do too badly with those studded tires.
Yeah, should be good. It's just the plastic on it. I don't want to go too much in the cold weather, and jump with it, because it is going to be a little bit more brittle, especially in the winter. It kind of sucks.
Well, the chassis on it is pretty. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'd be worried if it was the old original one.
What's happening, Steve-O?
Hey, I'm just trying to get this microphone plugged in.
Trying to get the microphone working.
Yeah.
Did you finish your painting?
I can still hear you okay.
Um,
Oh, you're painting?
no, I was going to, and then it got real cold. Couldn't.
Yeah, it's a deep freeze.
garage. Can't get this project heat up past 40 degrees. So it put me on hold for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You both got the same. I saw a tank video, mirror paint, and you got the mirror paint going as well, Steve-O.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you finish? You didn't start painting the mirror paint yet because it's too cold, right?
Right. All right, maybe that'll be better. Can you hear me a little better now?
Yeah, nice and loud now.
Okay, all right.
I painted this guy also this weekend or last weekend when I was painting the other one. So I did post a couple of pictures of it.
Is that your son's?
Yeah, that's the farm truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that turned out nice.
So the front, nothing is set on there. The front, I am going to cut this out. I do have a 3D printed part that actually goes here with the light buckets and all that. So I just painted it for now, but I do have a 3D printed that I have to cut out and put in here.
Are you going to paint it with that chrome paint?
I don't think so. If it's going to be anything, it might be silver like this or white, because all the trucks they paint that around the around the headlights and the grill are usually white for that era. So,
How big are those light sockets?
hey,
How big are those light sockets?
Like a 5mm or 3?
how big are the what?
The light sockets on front, how big are they?
Oh, the light socket that I got for these will be 5mm. Yes.
No, but the whole round part, how big is it?
Circumference.
Yeah, the circumference of the whole thing.
Probably 10 millimeters or 12.
You're looking at 18.
Oh,
18. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking if it was either if it was 10mm, you could have put a light right into it. It would have looked like a nice.
Okay. Yeah. But I do have. Find it.
Like these ones here.
oh right. Yeah, those would look good.
It's a 10mm LED.
How many
Okay.
watts is it?
It's not too strong. I'm using them for corner markers.
Okay.
On this
Might
guy.
be hard to show, but if I put something behind it, you'll be able to see it. So here's the 3D printed part that actually goes in the grill. So it actually snaps behind it with the little tabs that it has here. And it snaps and it stays in place. And I'll be painting the inside to silver. And I believe the light buckets or the light from Axial, the cover, actually fits on here. So that's from Shapeways. So that's what's going to go in front.
You need to keep it on jack so you can teleport me some of that warmth.
Mate, all you got to do is just keep looking this way. Actually, what I can do, can I do it on this thing? How do I do this? There you go, mate.
Yeah.
Radiate,
Feel it.
radiate,
I can feel it.
radiate over the seas, mate. You'll be right.
Right there, man. You warmed my hands up.
I just put the heater on for you. There. Minus 50. That's insanity.
Yeah, they say they shut down all the mail for the week. Like they had a state shut down.
Oh.
They said if you're outside for like 10 minutes, you can get frostbite.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's cold, man.
And we complain when it's 1C here in winter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If mine is 50, no.
Well, minus 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I looked at it. It's only a difference of 2.5 degrees. It's negative 37.5 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. I wouldn't survive it, mate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because I come from a different climate. We don't, like I said, we don't get snow here. Got to go up to the mountains to get it, but no, I wouldn't survive that.
Yeah,
No.
someone left me a comment saying that they live in Quebec and they're used to negative 35, that they are seeing in negative 35 degree weather. I'm like, because we do get cold weather here sometimes, but you guys were built for that shit. You guys you guys grew up in it.
That is so true.
Like how people in Alaska could sit outside all day and we
Yeah,
stand out 5 minutes, we're freezing our ass off.
Now, people in Quebec freeze just as much as you do and I do and all that.
That's all right. Most of the videos that I'm watching lately they're just all snow, and if I need to cool down, I'll just watch them.
I had put on the paddle tires on the UDR like last week when we first started getting snow, but then it didn't stop snowing, so I couldn't even get out there because they didn't plow it or nothing. And then when it stopped snowing, then it just all started freezing.
Yeah.
And you got that big old sheet of ice on top of the snow.
Oh, yeah.
It gets all crunchy.
So my son does not like his rusty wheels on his brand new truck. Everybody's telling me it looks.
Bling, bling.
Yeah, you weathered it on purpose, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. Well, they were weathered because of the we went in the ocean, and just the ocean salt just made them rusty. Like, wow, it was crazy. So now he's going to be getting brand new SSD 5-slot wheels. So,
Oh, nice.
Should like them.
he's getting a whole restored truck.
You gotta bedazzle it. I like it. Ice it out.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off and get something to eat. Good to see you all. Happy birthday, John. Steve-O, good to see you, mate. Kagan.
You too, Jack.
Ali D. Real.
Thanks
Tank.
for dropping in, Jack.
Tank, it's not good to see you, but anyway.
Oh, geez, come on, Jack.
Everyone in the chat, I can't see you guys, and I'll see you later.
Take care, man.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the chat. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to make him sing happy birthday.
All right.
That's okay. We don't need that.
You still got 10 years till you're over the hill, right?
Oh, good.
Hey, no way. I'm over the hill then.
That one over the hill is?
50, I think, is over the hill.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm over 50 now.
So you should have got black balloons that said 50 and over the hills banners for your birthday.
Yeah, no.
What's the thing for the 40? What is it? Lordy, Lordy, look who's 40?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it what birthday is it that they put the flamingos out in your front yard? They put like 40 of them out there.
I think it is 40.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's 60.
Is it?
I think it's 60.
Oh, sweet. I got another 23 years.
I got 8 years to go.
Getting there.
I just realized on the new rims I'm going to need some hex.
Hey, Basher Boy. Basher Boy sent me his Glamis. It's not here yet, though. It's in the mail.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's in the mail.
I still got to get this little thing out there and see how it does. The new one I got yesterday.
Now, which one is that? What's that called?
Red Cat Piranha.
Cool.
They got them on sale on Amazon, like $65.
Oh yeah, that's cheap.
10 scale, 2-wheel drive buggy. Comes with 4 AA's for the transmitter. Comes with a charger, a nickel metal hydride battery to get you started. It's going to be the designated car for like when my nieces and nephew come over and want to play with RC cars. Instead of handing mine over, can handle this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I forgot to post a link to join the chat if anybody wants to join in. So I just posted it in the chat if you guys want to come in. It is posted on the Tank RC YouTube, Google Plus, and Facebook. So remembering to put where I put my spare parts, that's the hardest challenge at my age.
Yeah, I had my Max apart for so long, waiting on parts. I was getting worried I wouldn't know how to put it back together, but I got it.
That's what the internet's for. Exploded views.
I just find
sure I got all the screws in the right spot, but it works fine.
I just find it funny sometimes when somebody asks, okay, how do I put this together? How do I do this? I go, if you actually go on the website of the company that makes this car, you will find the instruction book.
It's amazing.
You will find the PDF.
Get that in there.
I found some hex, but they don't fit in the pin. Nope, no fit in the pin. Gonna have to find some cheap plastic ones. That one fits.
That's not gonna work.
Oh yes, we do have Discord. Sorry, yes, I did forget to talk about that, Draco, and I forgot to actually turn it on. Let's see if somebody's in there.
I see Bulgar's in here. Bulgar, did you get my message? I don't think I got an email from you. What's up, Mr. Scott?
Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Cold.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
glad I
Birthday
don't
Boy
live
with
where
us.
you guys live, where it's so cold. Oh my God! Just listen to you guys talk about. I'm
I'm about to go grab my car. I can see my breath in the garage right now, and I got a heater 2 feet from me.
Your cheeks are red. Talking about the ones on your face.
Yeah.
So the next link is the Discord link. If you guys want to join on Discord, you can actually, with your phone, join in the audio chat. So you won't be on video, but you will hear the audio chat.
So if you're a shy guy You can
Yep.
join that way.
So, John, you're getting ready to race tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, or this weekend, right? Saturday, Sunday.
It's just Sunday, so I was just inspecting my truck. It's fine. I don't think I need to do anything. So my truck, my other one, the one I had up here earlier, the on-road Tamiya truck, it's just going to be the parts truck. So one of the other racers, we're going to race his primarily, and then if something breaks on it, we'll strip a part off mine. So yeah, I just have to get myself there for Sunday morning. It's in Vaughan, outside of Toronto.
Okay. Do you have to bring your own batteries, or who's bringing all the batteries for this?
Yeah, I'm going to bring 2, and then I think some of the other team members are also have like 2 others. So we'll probably have 4 batteries on rotation.
Cool.
So I'm going to bring most of my tools, my charger, my batteries, that truck, some parts.
You're gonna bring your Traxxas batteries?
No. No, those are definitely like staying here in a lipo pouch on concrete. I'm still a little bit leery about those. I haven't actually tested them, and I'm not going to test them in weather like this. I'm going to wait till the spring probably, and then give them a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see how fast your batteries died on that Rustler being out in that cold.
Yeah, and that was shot before the deep freeze. So that was shot maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, before we got all the snow and all the cold.
I seen Pat from Kevin's channel. He put hand warmers in his battery trays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it worked or not. I didn't catch that part of it.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I think you were on RC Talk, and you were actually putting those paddles on to actually test them.
Yeah. So it was like that weekend I ran it.
Cool.
I think, I don't know, it all blurs together, but yeah, it was a few weeks ago I shot that before winter got stupid. When it was tolerable to be outside for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Even just that stupid little GoPro thing I shot the other day, it was like frostbitten. Just walking around for 4 minutes.
I was stationed in North Dakota and I got used to it, but I'm just watching your guys' videos in the snow. I just don't know if I can go back to that.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a Carhartt. It's cold here.
So yeah, I think I'm pretty much ready for the race. But what I am going to do is I'm going to meet up with my with a buddy of mine on Saturday. It's a TRX4, so I'm getting mine ready. Actually, what I was just trying to do right now was install this the Bauhaus RC lower battery tray thing that you sent me, Frank. So I put it in the frame, but it's not going to work for my batteries. You need to have really short batteries for it to fit.
Oh,
So
yeah?
the 3S ones that I normally run, which is this 3S one, it will not fit in this lower center of gravity tray. So yeah, I think I'm going to swap back to stock again.
That's no fun. So it's shorter. It's a shorter pack than the normal long one. I thought it was actually the long one.
It's shorter than a normal stick pack. It will not, because there's a frame rail on the chassis that blocks it. So it's, if I can get it back out of the frame here because it's wedged in, but it's an open-ended tray, so the battery can actually fit in here fine, but it sticks out too far and it hits the frame rail.
It hits that rear frame rail. Okay.
Yeah, the only battery I have that will work is this little Venom one, but I don't want to limit myself to just one battery that will fit. So thanks though. I mean, I'll find a use for it someday, but it's not going to work for my batteries right now. Maybe I'll get a Bronco or a Sport or something someday and put it in that.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, I tried. Tried to use it.
And are you getting it for a race? Getting ready for a race, Godzilla? You have a race
I have a race on Saturday. I was supposed to go help out at the track because they are redesigning it again.
again?
And we had some ugly weather yesterday. Well, what am I talking about?
What's ugly?
It was a little bit. It was a little bit cool and it was a little bit wet. But I had some other things I had to do today, and I wasn't able to go help them. So I don't feel bad about that. There's only a few of us that actually work on the track, so when one person's missing, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it would be.
Seems you guys make a lot of changes to that track.
We'll see. The thing is, there was a tabletop with a turn, and then a double-double, and everybody was trying to cut that turn tight and try to clear that double, and that first double kind of got eaten away, and they decided just to take it down.
Okay.
Which I thought that they just, I don't know, I had ideas. They didn't want to hear them.
Yeah.
But, you know, any track is going to need maintenance. You just got to keep up with it and stay on it.
That's true.
So I don't know what they did. They did put a picture on Facebook, but they didn't show the other side of the track that they actually changed everything on. So.
Oh.
So it'll be a surprise when I show up at the track on Saturday. And I haven't got my bearings for my motors yet either.
Oh, no?
No. Well, one of the guys at the track has an account with Avid, so we get a pretty good discount. So we kind of made sure that everybody had their orders in, so we could cut, just split up the shipping and stuff, which isn't much, but it's better to put one large order than a bunch of small ones.
Yeah.
I just can't believe how much TEN wanted for their bearings, and I don't know if there's something special about them, but
Are they
were
ceramic?
expensive. The ones I'm putting in are going to be ceramic. I don't know what the stock ones were, but they were expensive.
Usually the high speed are ceramic, so they're a little bit more, but boy, how much did they want for it?
I think for the two bearings, it was like $27.
Wow.
And I'm getting 4 bearings, so two sets. I'm getting them for $14, and they're ceramic.
Oh. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
They're probably the same ones too.
Well, these ones, I don't know. The ones from that I pulled out of the motor, there was no way to maintenance them really. They couldn't pop like a rubber seal off the side or anything like that. So I just cleaned them as much as I could until I stopped seeing black stuff coming out. And then I just kept putting the light oil on it until even more black stuff stopped coming out. I kind of probably wasted a lot of that light oil, but hey, I was able to get another race out of it.
Okay, I got all 4 tires off my truck. No, I gotta put them on the rims. Archie Basher Boy says, wow, TEN is nuts.
Were they TEN or were they Techno? I didn't know TEN make bearings.
Well, the motor bearings were TEN.
Oh, motor bearings. Okay.
Yeah, the motor. I put all new bearings on both of my vehicles before we opened up our new track because I bought them used. I figured that's the least I could do for them. But I never thought about the motors. Noob.
Looks like just two bearings in the motor.
No, there's only 2 bearings in the motor.
Yeah, front and back. But yeah, I usually don't service them till they blow up. But yeah, I'm bad for that too. Usually the front end one will explode on me.
Well, I kind of noticed the last couple of races before I knew I had a problem that it almost felt like there was like a little bit of drag brake.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you put the battery in, you always check your steering, and as you're walking to the track, you give it a little bit of gas, and it did sound like they were spinning freely.
Yeah.
So that was my sign right there. I know for next time.
Here's your side.
There's your side.
That's an old joke now.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been that long since those guys had that TV show.
I know.
Blue collar comedy.
Years.
You guys ever had turnbuckles that tighten up on you?
No. No.
I've got one on my right-hand side of my Techno that always tightens up. So I always, you know, when I'm cleaning them, I check to make sure everything's moving freely and everything, and I always got to tweak that one. Think of the plastic's just wearing out, maybe?
Yeah, it might be getting loose, wore out, or it's spinning.
It's the compression and rebound cycles though. Like it screws and unscrews stuff. Like I've certainly seen that for like the top of my shocks and the bottom of my hubs, but never my turnbuckles.
Take one end out and put some tire glue in there. That's
Okay, you can do that.
Because when something is stripped in the plastic, that's what I usually do. I just take some tire glue, put it in a hole, and put the screw back in.
Well, it's tight as hell, but it always wants to tighten up, and it's only that one side. So I figured maybe you guys might have known since you guys been doing this longer than I have.
I haven't.
Well, how long you been doing it, Steve-O?
Just coming up on my first year on February 2nd since I first uploaded, so it's probably about 3 months before. So about 13, 14 months, not much.
Wow. So you have like an RC for every month you've been in the hobby?
Yeah, more. Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Every month at least. He's already past me, and I've been doing it for 25 years.
I've always had a mechanic though. Like, you know, I was a mechanic, then I was the heating and cooling tech before I got hurt. So I always use my hands to work on things.
Yeah.
So I know the mechanics of things, you know what I'm saying? So I grasped it pretty quick.
Well, common sense goes a long ways too.
I ain't got much of that though.
At least this hobby keeps you busy, Steve-O.
Keeps you in trouble.
Definitely. And it's like my PO. This is a PO.
I was hoping to do a video this week of my slot cars because I don't even remember what's in that box anymore. I figured maybe Shen could help me out.
Yeah, he was real into it from what I've been told.
I went back and looked at some of his videos. It's a little bit different, but it's still slot cars.
Did you do like the dragster slot cars too?
No, I didn't do any of the drags. They had a great big wooden track we used to race on, though.
Like an oval track?
No, it was like a road course. It had all big bermed corners and everything, and
nice.
It was a lot of fun. It's I guess just like with our hobby, you know, video games are more powerful.
You got sucked into the Fortnite life.
People talk about video games like Fortnite. I had to look it up. What is Fortnite? What is everybody talking about?
Yeah. I think I tried to play that game about 4 times, and I gave up because I got all these like 6-year-olds talking shit to me in the microphone.
I can just see you all slapping a bunch of 6-year-olds.
But I mean, as soon as I dropped down from the little airplane, boom, I'm dead. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even pick up a gun yet. I got this little axe thing in my hand.
No, you got to find a gun as soon as you can. You got to find that gun. Or else my son is going to snipe you or kill you.
Well, even when I do get a gun, it's like if I see someone, they're jumping and all over, and then they're shooting as they're jumping, and I'm trying to shoot, and I'm shooting at the sky and then at the ground.
And jumping and building stuff at the same time. It's like Yeah.
I can't figure out how to build a damn wall and then a step and then another wall, and they're building as they're shooting, as they're jumping.
Yeah.
My son gave me the control, so I start playing it, and I'm there. I hear him. I hear somebody coming, and my son goes, "Well, look out, Dad. He's gonna get you." I go, "No, I hear him. I'm looking for him," and he was actually behind me. So he killed me right away. Like, I didn't see him. I didn't even have time to see him. I heard him.
I get this thing where I get too excited when I see someone, and when I try to shoot, I'm hitting like 50 buttons at one time, and the controller's going everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I get too excited, like, oh shit. Oh, John, did you ever get that thing for that VR Pro or whatever?
I did.
You playing it now?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it's I don't really get a lot of time to play around with it, but yeah, I've tested it. It works great. I can run it even on like a lightweight laptop. It runs surprisingly well. I'm pretty impressed with it. So yeah, I should make a little video about it. Although
it doesn't seem to use a lot of resources.
No, I thought it did at first because it gets my gaming desktop machine like really like blowing its fans hard. And I thought, oh, it must be pretty heavy program. But then I threw it on my little laptop and it runs it just perfectly. So, yeah, no, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I got the little adapter. And I guess I was probably one of the last people to get one because they've since put like a warning up on their website that once this manufacturing run is sold out, they cannot make it anymore because the chipset that's in that little device is no longer available. So they're currently re-engineering it. They have to make a new manufacturing run of it.
Where did you buy it from?
I ordered it through my local hobby shop.
Oh, really? I bought mine on eBay, really cheap too.
Okay.
I wish I didn't sell my the Xbox and that. Would I be able to run it off the Nintendo Wii? I got a Wii.
No, you need a.
I mean a Switch. I got a Switch.
A PC. Yeah, you need a PC.
So is the Xbox One considered a PC?
No.
No.
So you need Windows.
Oh, okay.
I was running Thursday nights with a Texas group, and they had like a little series going on. But then they started doing nitros and tuning. I didn't know anything about tuning, and I had to even set up my controller just to be able to run with them, much less the car. And I just kind of lost interest with racing on Thursday nights and they're still doing nitros, so I haven't joined back into the group.
Yeah.
There's such a lag in the controller in the nitro.
I hope if they make a new version, you can use it on the MacBook, because that's all I got.
Yeah.
I don't know if there will be a new version.
Yeah, I think it's dying off.
Yeah, there's only one guy that's in charge of it, and
yeah,
it's
At Glass Custom RC, he says he plays Forza 4.
Yeah, Bucks RC World always trying to get me to play some Forza 4.
Yeah, well, I got 3 here, but my son says, let's get 4. It's a new one. I go, I'm not going to start playing this game. Every year, buying NHL 19, Forza 4, by keeping up to the game every year, it gets
2 years.
Well, that's an expensive game too, isn't it?
They're like $80 Canadian if you buy them brand new when they first come out.
Yeah.
Or you wait a few months and then they drop down around 50.
Forza 6 for $30.
Oh, okay. I think a friend of mine paid over $120 for the deluxe version or something when it first came out. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You can buy an RC for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like playing that Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I play on PS3.
I saw on the news, on one of my like feeds that the latest update to Grand Theft Auto Online is RC cars.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm tempted to try that. I've never played Grand Theft Auto Online, but I have it. But I've never ran it.
Huh.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online.
What does that mean? You can like walk around, beat people up that have RC cars, and then steal their RC car?
I don't know.
Give me that X-Max! Wow!
But yeah, for Forza, it's every other year. They do 1 year where it's the motorsports, and then the next year it's the Horizon open world.
Okay.
Back and forth. But I think they've recently said that that's unsustainable and they cannot do that anymore. So now they're just going to do an expansion or something for Forza Motorsport 7 instead of making an 8. Which is fine. Anyway. But more friendly.
I want to try spin wheels too.
Pretty
Oh
fun.
yeah, the spin tires thing, yeah.
Spin tires.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Tony from CCXRC says you can run Windows on your MacBook, which you can, but I think they're making it harder to do now. Because now they've got that new T2 security chip and stuff, and I'm not even sure if it'll run Windows anymore, but I don't have one of those newer machines to know.
I should be working on something, but I don't know what. I don't want to get into anything. I got to use my hands.
Yeah.
Too
Are
much.
your hands getting cold?
A little bit. So I got them down by the heater here.
I'm at the point now where I just need to pack up my stuff and charge batteries, but I don't know if I want to charge them up 2 days ahead.
No, probably not.
I mean, I
How
do.
long is the
because
drive?
5 hours.
Ooh.
We go far here to racetrack.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm splitting it up over a whole weekend. So I'm driving 5 hours to get to my friend's house, staying there. And then from there, it'll be another hour and a half to get to the track the next day. So, yeah, I don't know. I should
You haven't taken a day off of work for this event?
I took 2 days off work.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like you have to do.
That's just because I wanted to have a nice weekend, though, away from my birthday and travel around and stuff. So
Makes sense.
I could have just taken 1 day off, but I took 2.
You always need a recovery day, too.
Yeah, I'm not going to get one of those, really.
Yeah, everybody at work, I told them like 2 weeks ago, and I told them Monday, I'm taking Friday off because my son has a hockey game, a hockey tournament. So Friday, it starts Friday. So everybody today at the office, yeah, see you Friday. Let's talk about it Friday. We'll talk about this, talk about that. I go, no, we're not. Well, I told you all, like, I'm not here tomorrow. So everybody was upset at work that I wasn't going to be in. So sorry. Too bad, too sad.
Yep.
Later, Basho Boy. Hey, Munster Man is in the chat room.
I don't know him.
Munster RC, that's a guy that's been following me for many years now.
Need to I got one of those hot racing thanks John for the Big Rock.
Oh, yeah. You're putting those in everything, aren't you? You've got those in all your new Armas.
Yeah, I got the 18 tooth for the Big Rock.
Okay.
So, trying to think. RRP.
So you'll be able to put a different pinion on your RC now.
Yeah, because the other plate's just like this red, but it doesn't have the adjustable mesh. It's got just the preset, like a 15 tooth. A 15 is what they give you, and then a 20 or a 26. So
Not a lot of options between there.
Would be crazy.
yeah, I think that's if you went on grass off road with that, your motor would just go into thermal shutdown.
Yeah.
Or your
For about 30 seconds run time.
Yeah, that's probably just for a couple speed runs and then shut her down. But I did put the 20 in the Typhoon, and then the 18 for the Big Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got these back in stock. They were out of stock for a little bit. Robinson Racing. That's the opinion. Robinson Racing. I couldn't think of it for some reason.
Hey John, read the comment. Can you read the comments? True Media has questions for you.
Have you heard people charging lipos on lipo high voltage mode to charge for extra voltage? If you do that, you need to buy a high voltage lipo. So yeah, lipo high voltage is 4.35 volts at its max charge instead of 4.25 or whatever. So you get about 0.10 volt higher. I've never used it. Some people do. I think that in some tracks it is legal, but I haven't seen it. I haven't tried it that much yet.
Yeah, but a lot of tracks say that they are illegal, though. Eh? You can't run them on some tracks.
Yeah, you got to really look at the rules because a lot of them are still the standard lipo and not lipo high voltage.
So we have a new wheel and we have an old wheel. So,
Shiny.
shiny.
So that rust won't come off the other ones?
I didn't bother trying. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it rusted like this for my rusted look. If ever I want a truck that has a rusted look.
Hey, Steve, I watched your upgrade video the other day, and I saw you pulling out the diff, and man, your slipper clutches look so clean. Every time I would pull one of mine apart, they were always broken up in pieces.
Well, they only had a few runs on it anyways, so they're still new.
So on the tracks and stuff, are you supposed to be changing those slipper clutches pretty often?
I've never.
No. Only if the pads like blow apart or if it starts slipping really crazy, then you've worn them down. But they last a long, long time.
Yeah, they're pretty thick. Those metal.
Mine never lasted very long on my two-wheel drive. I was always swapping them out. In fact, the last time I put pads in there, I bought the hot racing ones, and it just sounded weird with those things in there.
But you were racing that every week?
Once a month I would race the two-wheel drive during the winter months.
Then you back in 3S?
No, it was just 2S.
Okay. How tight or loose did you run it?
I ran that where you tighten up and bring it back like half a turn, quarter turn.
I'm surprised you were going so fast.
Yeah. That's what I backed mine off about a quarter to a half turn.
Yeah.
I've had pretty good luck with them. I mean, my old vintage two-wheel drive ones, instead of the thicker pads, they have like little, like the end of erasers almost that stick into the. It was like little holes in the spur, and there'd be all these little like eraser ends through it, and that was your friction for the slip. It was weird. Even those would last a long time.
For I seen Razor. I think it was Razor RC. He swapped his slipper pad, the Traxxas slipper pad out with Team Associated. That doesn't. It's a anti slipper. I don't think it has any pads to it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Happy Team Vegas RC, Vega RC, sorry, is saying happy born day to you.
Happy born
John,
day.
another happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Team Vega, did you get your Notorious fixed yet? He broke it doing the Driftomaniacs backflip challenge.
Oh man, I so wanted to do that, but the warehouse is still a mess, and it's too cold outside. My car would just smash in pieces.
Yeah,
I did that outside.
What was that?
I forfeit my entry. It's fine. Although when I was editing the paddle thing, I was like, hey, I did backflips in that. I did 2 backflips. I don't think I landed it, but I did 2 backflips in one jump.
What was that one channel where he did it with his son?
Yeah, FIMS.
I can't remember the channel name, but yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Richie sent me the link to that video tonight, and I watched it.
Yeah,
So-
I watched it today. I think I'd say he wins.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did pretty much 4, and it's a young kid, so why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, they did 3 straight off, and then it landed on its bumper, and then it did another backflip on the bumper bounce, and then landed back on its wheels. So that counts. That counts to me anyway.
That's what I think too. That's my vote, anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he was willing to risk a lot more than I was to do the backflip challenge.
He kept edging him too. He's like, "What are we gonna do next? Ramp it up. More speed, more ramp."
Right.
Mythbuster style.
That was weird how that A-arm was twisted on him.
Yeah, yeah. The pillow on the front. The balls kept twisting.
I wonder if he has the RPMs, I heard him say on there, but I wonder if he like soaked them things with WD-40 so much that they're like rubber.
I don't know.
Any recommendation for two-wheel drive drag RC? To me, the direct drive motor are pretty good, but we do a little bit here. I do a little bit drag racing, not much. I have a rail car for the drag racing, the very long one. That's the one I have, and that one's a direct drive. Other than that, I drive just 4x4 on 4x4, just the TT02. That one's pretty fast. But other than that, do you guys have any suggestion for two-wheel drive drag RCs?
Look, watch some of the guys like Kenny, MPH. Just watch the speed guys. I mean, one of them is a subscriber of mine asked me today, so you're going to build a speed car this year? And I said, I might. I got a Rustler two-wheel drive that's just sitting there. And I've seen guys making them things go fast, and it's just sitting on the shelf not doing anything. So maybe put some GRPs on it and get a nice 8-scale system in or something.
For speed runs, the Rustler is a good platform to actually do a speed run car. But for dragsters, that might be a different story though, because dragster is different than speed runs.
Yeah.
RC Driver did that series with the two-wheel drive Slash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get it to go straight.
Yeah, it was terrible. It ran terrible.
Oh, yeah?
Well, he had the front end up a little high, so it was kind of sucking wind underneath.
Yeah, I know some people have taken the Slash two-wheel drive platform and then extended it. So you can do that. And Traxxas even has their funny car, which is designed purely for drag racing. Although that thing seems to like come and go, of being like discontinued and then coming back. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But
it doesn't seem like much of a handler either.
No, I mean it's designed to do one thing and one thing only.
Neutral, slam it in the gear and go.
Yeah.
RG Speed is a good kit. The RG Speed drag racers are very good kits.
Are they really?
Yep.
I've looked at them and they look so basic.
They are, but that's for a dragster. That's what you need for dragster. You don't need the suspension. You don't need nothing. You just need that power to hook and those tires to hook and get you going. You're not trying to do a speed run with it. You're trying to get from point A to point B as fast as you can.
And they're not very expensive either, are they?
No, they're not.
And they have those on A-Main, so that might be something he might want to look into then.
If you break a RJ Speed one, it doesn't break the bank. You just change the body or change the frame, and put your electronics in another one. It's as fast as that. That's why it's better to actually use that platform than another one.
Okay. Good information.
Man, it's hard to get those rusted bolts off of the old ones. Bolts are all rusted. I'm getting a lot of rust dust on the table. It's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself here. I'm just charging a battery. I don't know.
Nothing to build.
Everything is fixed. The only thing that there is to do is kind of finish the project that I'm not really willing to work on right now. So I don't know. Just chill out. Talk.
I got plenty to do. You want me to send you something to fix? Or upgrade?
I just thought of something I should do. I should put my metal hexes on my UDR because I want to run it this weekend and run it hard. Do that. That's something.
So, Stefan, how long you been doing the 3D printing?
About 2 years now.
Oh, yeah? I like those cabinets you were building for that teardrop. That was pretty nice.
Thanks. Well, I figured there was none. I didn't see any on the market, so I figured I'd try my hand in making one.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It's just keeping the printers running all the time that's a pain.
Well, those 3D printers seem to have come a long ways in a short period of time.
Yeah. Still a long way to go, though.
Me and Yannick, we went to what's called we called it an urban crawl downtown Ottawa that last weekend, and I took this picture, and Yannick posted it in a bunch of different places on Facebook, and two different people put it as banner pictures. So that's Crawler Concept. They actually used our picture. So that's his Blizzard and my Summit when we were doing crawling in downtown Ottawa.
Nice.
So pretty cool. It's fun. It's too bad it was a little cold and not a lot of people showed up. There's a lot of people that wanted to do an urban crawl in the winter. So I set up the date. 3 weekends in a row, it was like minus 30, and with the wind chill, it was almost minus 40. So I said, okay, let's move it next weekend. Let's move it next weekend. So last weekend was actually minus 10, which was not bad. Minus 8, minus 10. But with the wind, it was maybe a little colder, but still nobody wanted to get out. But everybody wanted to have an urban crawl in the winter, but nobody came out for the urban crawl in the winter. It's kind of sad. Everybody's there. Organize it, and we'll come. Organize it, we'll come. Nobody shows up.
That's right. When we were building our racetrack, we had all these racers show up that I'd never even met before. They were volunteering to help tear down the other track and bring all the lumber and the piping and all. I was like, man, we're gonna have a lot of racers. But when it came down to it, it was just the regular guys once again.
Oh yeah.
I guess everybody got busy with other things, with family and high school sports and all the different things. So it's just our track really needs to start concentrating on getting fresh blood in there before that's nobody left.
Mm-hmm.
You want to build an oval so that the Winter Texans can come race over there during the weekdays, and then we'll just move some piping and use a regular off-road track on the weekends. But it's a hit or miss too, you know?
Yep.
Why go through all that work for people who may or may not show up?
Yep. True.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's kind of late.
Okay, thanks a lot, Stefan, for dropping by. Really appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Bye, John.
Take it easy.
Thanks.
And I'll keep looking at that trailer that you're making.
Cool.
And I'll try to save up some money.
See you guys.
Later.
Thanks. Got so many builds going on at the same time that it's hard to save some money for accessories sometimes. especially when you're getting into crawling and you're trying to build a truck and you're trying to make it scale. All those little toys that you're buying to make it scale end up costing a lot of money.
So if someone was going to buy a crawler for the first time, what would you guys suggest?
TRX4.
Really?
Yep.
The TRX4 Sport is a nice one. The HPI also, the Venture, is another nice one, but it does not have portal axle. But it all depends. Are you looking for something that's scale?
See, that's it. I don't know. It's like kind of like if you buy a car and decide to go race and you buy the wrong thing, then you're screwed. And I don't really know anybody around here that crawls, but I keep watching all these videos. It's like, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing to go try it. I was thinking about getting one of those ECX Tempers, those new ones, look like the competition crawlers. I mean, they're pretty cheap and they're small. I don't know.
No, the Temper's too small. I have one here, and it's too small. It is like a competition crawler, but it's too small.
Really?
To me, the TRX4 is a fun truck for crawling, but it's also a fun truck for bashing because you can actually go fast with it. It does have the 2-speed. You can, well, it depends which model you buy, but you can put something with a lot of speed and have some fun with it and actually jump with it and all that. But that's not the scale, to me, that's not the scale thing that you would do with a real truck.
Well, I'd rather not buy a Traxxas, to be honest with you. Yeah. I think they build a good vehicle, but I just
then get the Gen 8.
I thought about that one too, baby.
It's got the
stuff, looks pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
I just don't really want. I mean, I think Traxxas builds a good vehicle. I just don't feel like supporting them.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't cry about politics.
When they try to put other people out of business, it bothers me.
Yeah, that's true.
Just business.
I do have some Traxxas batteries, so it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, that's one thing with the Traxxas battery. If you buy the Traxxas battery or you're stuck with the ID. That means any chargers you have at home won't work on those batteries.
Well,
yep.
So that to me, sucks. But you can run regular batteries in that truck if you want. So you don't have to buy their battery, but one does come with it.
Yeah.
So it comes with not a taste, but it is your choice. But to me, if you're going to be making something more scale or want something to make it look scale, like an interior and all that, the SCX10 is a very good platform to play with.
I thought if I bought one of those competition crawlers, it probably wouldn't be the same as going out with people who are doing the scale stuff. And most likely people are probably doing scale.
No.
Right?
Because the competition crawler, we have some people, when we have an event and like here at my house, there's a couple of people that actually came here. Well, there's one person that does come, and he does have a competition crawler. He comes here and does run my course. But to him, it's boring because the comp crawler is so flexible that it just goes over any kind of bumps, and he does the course really easy because it's meant to go over big rocks and climb almost a wall.
They look like spiders when you see them crawling.
Yeah. But if you want something scale, an RC four-wheel drive has a TF2. They have Defenders. They not Defenders. They have a whole bunch of different body tastes that you can actually have or want, but be ready to pay in the $700 range for it.
Wow.
But what's nice with it, everything is metal. It's just like it's very good. It's built strong and all that. So.
Well, I'm going to spend that kind of money. It's going to be on a race vehicle. But I kind of do want to try the crawling thing out. Maybe I should go out with some guys that have them and let me drive one of theirs before I dip into my pockets as well. Because I've always had the racing bug ever since I was a little kid. If I could race it, I was going to race it.
But SCX10 too, they do have a lot of beginner kits that you can buy that are very affordable. I think US you can get them for under $300. Like it's just.
Well, they got
nice.
the raw builders kit that's 200, but you can get the new HPI scale builders kit that looks like it's going to be a lot better for the same price, $200.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Hemi Storm was talking about the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that did look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with that body is that you don't get a body. You only get the
With that body, you don't get a body.
Yeah. With that kit,
Or
you don't get a
electronics.
body, you don't get tires, you don't get all those little extra things. But that builder's kit comes with a lot of new options that are really cool. But for a basic truck, I think it's the Honcho that you can actually get now that are pretty cheap in the US.
Yeah, the
That
deadbolt's the cheapest.
The what?
Deadbolt.
Deadbolt, that's the other one. Yeah, the Deadbolt.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the Honcho. the
$299
Deadbolt.
US.
How much?
$299.
Yeah, $299 US for a Deadbolt. For you to get into crawling is a perfect truck to have fun. And what's fun with that truck? If you don't like it in a year, you can sell it for almost the same price you paid for it and buy something else.
The Gen 8's $299, and it's got portal axles and all that good stuff.
True.
I'd rather get a Gen 8 over a Deadbolt for the same price.
The Gen 8's a Red Cat, right?
Yeah. That's your option for the Gen 8 for the Red Cat. Me here in Canada, there's barely anybody distributing Gen 8 or Red Cat. So for me to get parts, it would only be online. In the US, there is some store that actually carries them. So for you, it might make sense. For me, it makes no sense for the Red Cat, which kind of sucks. I like some of the stuff and where they're going, but right now it makes no sense for me.
Well, it's the only Red Cat that's ever impressed me.
Well, that's because they're changing. Red Cat is changing right now, and they're actually starting to manufacture their own stuff. Before, they used to rebrand any Japanese RC they could find, but it's the first one that they actually manufacture all the parts.
That I did not know.
No.
And the what was it? The CEO or somebody from Axial is now in charge over at Red Cat.
Yeah. So the CEO of Axial is now CEO of Red Cat, which hopefully it's going to change some stuff over there. And hopefully, well, my hobby store here started carrying some stuff last year, but for some odd reason, they just stopped. And I don't know why, but I hope they come back with some other ones because I'm interested in it. But part availability for me is a big thing, and I don't want to have to wait 2 weeks to get it to order something online.
I should probably check with the local hobby shop because they do have a lot of Traxxas and Red Cat and some other brands, and I do get a racer's discount too. So
There you go.
Cool.
You could ask all your buddies that have crawlers if they have any parts they don't want anymore either.
Yeah.
They might be needing any more they might want to sell. Or look for used parts or something online.
yeah.
But yeah, just like a kit's the way to go. Probably RTR kit's the way to start out.
Well, all of my race cars are not RTRs, but I bought them used, so I probably wouldn't mind building something. That's part of the whole hobby, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You always get free upgrades when you build something too.
Yeah, when you get a kit, you get free upgrades. You get better links, better stuff in it.
Yep.
Because I always liked that Axial Bomber.
Oh,
I
yeah,
noticed they had that kit of that and it had some nice parts in it too.
Yep.
I recommend it.
Should keep an eye out.
The TF2 is a very nice kit to build. Another one I just built a little while ago is another one. I'll show you. I'll go get it. Hold on.
If I was
They
going
got
to build a kit, I would get that new HPI Scale Builders kit. Then you can get whatever rims and tires you want, whatever body, whatever electronics.
That's the great thing about the kit is you're not gutting out an RTR and replacing with the good stuff.
Right.
So there's my paint job. You can see the glare on it. So this
Plum.
is, it looks dark because there's no light flashing on me right now, but this is the Toyota Land Cruiser.
It's cool.
So this is all metal. This thing is heavy.
Heavy metal. Heavy metal.
There we go. So you can see the color now. The interior in here is friggin' mint. Like there's so much detail in the interior of this truck.
Even the windshield wipers, my God.
Hey?
Never been smoked in. Interior is mint.
Yeah, the interior is mint. There's the dash. You can't see it, but there's a lot of detail in the dash.
Open the door.
No, the doors don't open on this.
Oh.
It's kind of a little bit of my shelf queen, but I was in the mud and in the dirt with it a little bit. But it's a fun build. You get this all in pieces. The kit in Canada is $6.99 for this kit.
Wow.
So that's $6.99 for this kit.
It looks great.
So
yeah, nice hard body.
yeah, this is a hard body. This is not Lexan. So. And the Toyota also is another one that you can buy as a kit. Ready to run this Canadian, it's $7.49 Canadian. Ready to run. You just put the batteries in it and go.
It's a little steep for me.
You can always get one of those MST kits, like they got Broncos, they got all types of different ones, and they're not too bad. The MST kits.
Yeah, the MST okay.
There was that other brand, Charisma, or what was it called?
There's Charisma.
Are those any good?
From what I've seen, they look great. Like the Charisma Coyote needs upgrades, but any RTR is gonna need upgrades. I don't think they come in a kit.
I haven't seen anything about that.
No, I don't think they are in the kit.
And there's that new one, the Sawback or Sawjack, or what is it?
Sawback's been around for a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's been
from
around for a
G-Mate.
while?
That's from G-Mate. They've been along for a while.
Okay.
Leaf springs, right, Frank?
Yeah, they're leaf springs, yeah, like the TF2. But there's been a lot of issues with G-Mate with the shocks and their part, and they haven't done great. There have been too many bad stories.
What about what is it, SB4, the Demon?
Oh yes, that's from Cross RC.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, but again, that's part availability and only available online. Usually the local store don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
But go to your local store, ask them what they have in stock and what's a good starter and all that. They'll pretty much help you out, but
I don't trust those guys.
you don't trust those guys? Yeah, they're like car salesmen. They'll sell you what they get most profit on.
They're nice guys, but they won't carry racing tires or racing bodies even. You know,
Oh, yeah?
when we ask them to order stuff for us, and we sit around and wait, and they never put the order together. And
Wow, nice hobby store.
well, I'm sure they have a bunch of locations, but
Oh, really?
I don't think they're making a lot of money.
What's the name?
New Sun Racing.
Huh?
And they're like from, where are they from? Middle East or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
I think Archie Basher Boy did a live from there, didn't he?
I don't. Not
maybe
his different store.
Yeah, different store, same name.
Was it the same name, really?
It was something. I forget what it was called. I thought maybe it was New Sun, but maybe it was something similar.
Wow.
Lone Star, maybe. I don't know.
Tostitos.
But
Yeah,
you're
those are the same
gonna
guys that had that indoor track we used to race at.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So they got you on some good meds, Steve?
No, just antibiotics and steroids.
Yeah, when I was in the Air Force, I used to get bronchitis, and they never wanted to give me the good med because they had to take me off my top secret clearance. Like, you want to be sick for 3 weeks or 2 days? Which one is it? You know, give me the good stuff.
No, just some steroids and antibiotics.
Oh yeah.
I hated getting bronchitis.
Yeah. I hate it when you're trying to sleep and you get that gurgle, that tickle in your throat, and you're like, trying to get it up.
Hey, don't make me think about that. You're gonna make me sick.
Yeah, don't get John sick before his trip.
Yeah, really. Your germs
Buffalo.
in Detroit.
The good thing is bronchitis isn't contagious.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
That's good.
If you have some spare money, another good truck to try is the Beast. The Beast 2. That's a good truck for you.
Who makes the beast?
Spare money.
RC 4-wheel drive. It's a 6x6.
Oh, okay.
What about the Mammoth?
Yeah, the Mammoth. That's $1,400.
8x8, I think it is.
8x8 with all independent suspension. That thing is stupid.
Wow.
Scott's trying to open his horizons in the RC game. He's not concentrating on just racing.
Oh yeah.
He's learning.
Well, yeah, I figure, you know, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, I see all these people posting all these cool videos, and it can't be that bad if that many people are doing it, right?
Well,
We got 11 Charlie in the house. He did a video the other day. I told him I would have just jumped that ramp.
Happy air. Happy air. That's 11 Charlie's name. Happy air.
Hey, 11 Charlie. We have John here from Netcruzer RC, and it's his birthday in 2 days. No, 4 days. Sorry. On
Monday.
the 4th, it's going to be his birthday, so I just decided tonight to celebrate his birthday on YouTube.
Yeah. Don't steal my identity.
Where's the cake?
Yeah, no cake.
Where's the stripper?
Actually, I got some cake in the fridge. It was just my nieces and nephew. The twins turned 1 last weekend.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Got a bunch of blue and pink cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah, but you're sick. That means you put all your germs on it. We don't want that.
I haven't touched it yet. I haven't been in the mood for cake. That's why it's still in there. And you can't get it. Remember? Scott just said.
True. And on top of that, Netcruzer just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's
awesome.
Kudos to him.
I'm coming for you, John. I'm coming.
5 digits. Yeah, you are coming for me. It comes out of nowhere, pulls us all together. It's already go over 2K.
I'm almost at 2,000.
Nice.
I just broke 300.
There you go.
Hey, that's an accomplishment for me.
John, I figured out how to do the Amazon affiliate now
Good.
that you were telling me about, because I couldn't figure out at first, and I was going to contact you, but I finally got to go through where they call you to verify it and that, and give you your little code.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hopefully I'm doing it right. You know, I'm going to the thing, shortening the link and just putting the link up instead of like the picture, the link and all that.
I've been putting them in my videos, but I don't get very many hits at all.
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll get there as soon as you get one video that's popular. You'll get there.
So what way do you guys do payment on that? Because they give you the option like $10, they'll put it right in your bank account, or like $100, they'll send you a check. I did the check thing.
Me, it's $100. They send me a check.
For Canada, we have to do the check thing. We can't do direct deposit, so we're on check.
Oh, really?
What do you mean? I get direct deposit right in my account. What do you mean you can't get direct deposit? I got it.
From Amazon?
No, not Amazon. From YouTube.
Yeah, no. Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can get direct. I can get direct deposit from YouTube, but Amazon, it's a U.S. check sent in the mail.
And that I didn't even ever fill nothing out for that. I don't think I did it for the Amazon, but I didn't do it for the YouTube thing. I don't know.
Once you get money, they'll ask you what you want to do with it. Once you have enough, they'll send you an email saying, "Okay, we have enough money. How do you want it?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for you guys in USA, you'll have you declare that you're in USA, and then they'll do the withholding tax thing. But in Canada, we get it all with no taxes taken off, and then it's up to us to report it on our income.
Okay. Yeah, because on the Amazon thing, I had to do a thing for tax.
Yeah.
You had to fill out kind of like a W-2 form.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that part just the other day. I haven't done the payment part of it yet because I haven't had any sales. Although my girlfriend did buy a CD the other day for a download.
So here's something I thought was odd. As of maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I started doing the UK. I signed up for the UK region, and I've made a whopping I don't know. I sold like 2 things. I've made 78 cents, and I got an email today of thank you for being an influencer. Here's your UK store. And I was like, really? I've made 78 cents, and now they've got a store available that I can set up.
But different items have different percentages too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I know they make these WordPress templates that are designed just for Amazon stores, but I don't see myself doing that.
Yeah, that's if you have an actual website that's like not on Facebook. If you actually have your own .com and you can manage your own website, then they give you lots of tools for site stripes and all kinds of stuff. So it loads up dynamic ads for everyone who comes to your site. But I don't have my own website or my own domain.
Well, I pay for a server, so I could build as many as I want, but I just don't really see myself doing that.
Yeah.
On my .com, I do have a page of products of techno stuff, but that's it.
Okay.
I did see one thing on the YouTube where you can place ads in your videos, like in the beginning, somewhere in the middle, and at the end. But I never touched it.
Yeah, that's if your video is over 10 minutes. You can add more than one ad, and you can choose where they run.
I just figured if there's already one in the beginning, I don't want to annoy people and put a bunch of ads in there. But I mean,
yeah,
is it worth it?
Annoy them. They really like
it. You get it's more revenue. I wouldn't go overboard with it, but you can have more than, if your video is over 10 minutes, you can have more than one.
All right.
I don't know. Depends.
I mean, if they got ad blocker, like I got ad blocker now that I found out about it, I don't see anybody's ads pop up. So does that mean that they're not getting paid because I got the ad blocker on?
That is correct. Yeah. If you don't get them, then they don't get paid for them. That's fine. I mean, I run an ad blocker on my own website, on my own software too. I get it.
All right.
But the majority of views nowadays are coming from mobile, like on phones, and there is no ad blocker on phones or tablets. So that's why we're making money. If Yeah, if like everyone was on a desktop or a laptop where you could have an ad blocker, we'd be making nothing.
Okay.
So even if they skip through the video of the ad, they still get.
Yeah, I've heard that as soon as the video is served up to the person, you get paid for it. It doesn't matter if they watch it all the way through. It doesn't matter if they hit the skip button. That ad was served. It was shown to the customer, so you get the commission on it.
Yeah, because isn't there an option that you can place ads with the skip?
Yeah, there's skip and non-skip ads, and the non-skip ads you get paid more for. But I just leave it all on default. Like I don't know how many non-skip ads get served up, but I do not turn that off. So it is possible that on my videos you might get a non-skippable ad.
Huh.
Well, you've done a really good job of branding yours too. And your artwork's really good. Not that I pay attention to what you're doing or anything, John, but yeah.
I've been thinking yours is pretty good.
What is it?
Scott's. I just went to a banner site. I just went to a site where you could make a banner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forget what it's called now, but yeah.
Wait, what do you mean your banner? What are you guys talking about here? I'm lost.
Like on the image the tank has above his head where it says happy birthday, below that is my banner that shows up on my YouTube page.
Oh, okay.
And the Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, I've just carried it over to everything. Just so it's somewhat consistent.
Sometimes keep it simple makes more sense.
Yeah. So you can just search for YouTube banner maker and you'll find something where you can make whatever you think looks nice.
Ah, okay.
All right.
I'm dabbling in Instagram now. I'm not saying I'm enjoying myself, but I'm trying.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's all.
I never can make it over there. I'm trying to catch up with Facebook all the time, and it's like, man.
Well, Facebook is a good place to paste your link to get yourself known and all that. Go into a lot of group. You put your YouTube video there in a lot of groups. I find though a lot of groups repeat themselves, so a lot of the same people are in the same groups. So.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
I will say though that those groups have certainly helped me grow because if you buy a slash 4x4, that group on Facebook has like 40,000 people in it.
Yeah.
Right, immediately you share a video on there, it has a potential of hitting thousands and thousands of people. So that helps.
That's a really good point.
So yeah, buy a really popular RC, join the group on Facebook, and if you make content about it, share it on that group, and it'll really get you seen.
Well, I have the video that has the most hits of all of them is my 2-wheel drive / race setup, and I don't really say anything other than it's stock. It has more hits than anything I have.
I swapped the tires, but that's about it.
No race tires on.
So yeah, I can see how you can get a lot of hits with the right video.
Race tires and a Flowtech body, and you're good.
Does it have a censored motor in it?
It has that Traxxas motor in it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Brushless one, yeah. The low center of gravity.
I got the castle.
I
put the castle in my 2-wheel drive / for the track /, but it has a sensor cable, but I don't think either the ESC is censored or just the motor is censored, I think, for like the Sidewinder 4.
Yeah.
I've never even turned it on, so I don't know how it runs.
What's that, your track slash?
Yeah.
Never even turned it on.
No, built it, put the electronics in it, and I didn't paint the body yet, so I didn't feel like it was complete until I get that body.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
Talking about the backslash?
No, track / the one that
okay.
That's the one that you built that from every part, right? You didn't have a car to start with. You just bought every part it needed, every bolt,
screw kit, and everything. Every bolt, screw, everything I put together.
That's amazing.
It costs a lot more than that slot.
I bet. That was one.
I thought I was saving money by not buying an RTR and upgrading every single part. So I figured I'd just buy all the upgraded parts, put it together.
Yeah.
And then when I added all the receipts up, I was like, oh my God, what did I do?
Although you're probably at the same price as if you had bought the RTR and then upgraded everything. So it likely evened out.
Yeah. It was funner to put together. At least you could say, hey, I built this thing.
Yeah, exactly. Built that thing from scratch. That's crazy. Oh.
Yeah, one of my most viewed video for me is actually a how to make a pull pal.
A what?
So,
Make a what?
a pull pal.
Oh, your fork thing?
Yeah, well, it's like a
Anchor.
to put it on your winch to pull your car out of trouble. You dig
Looks
that
like
in
a
sand.
chicken foot.
Like a land anchor.
Yeah, land anchor and another name for it. Right, let me show you real quick. So that's me in the video right there. So
What year was that?
What? Hey,
What year was this?
this was in 2015.
Okay.
Winter beard going or summer beard?
So I'll show you a picture of it here at the end. So that's what it looks like. So it's basically me painting it, but it's using a 3.5-inch nail and some metal, I just make it. And right now I have 27,000 views on that video.
Holy cow!
So it's one of my most viewed videos, especially lately. It's just a how-to video. I even have a here using it, showing another video of how to use it, but it's pretty simple to do. Another video that a lot of people like is the Revo slipper clutch mod on a Stampede / 4x4. So because the Stampede clutch and 4x4 on the slash get used up too much, especially if you bash on it, they do get used up. But if you put the Revo slipper clutch in there, it does fit, and it's actually bigger.
That's how the Rustler is.
Oh, yeah, I did that to my the Rustler 4x4 brushless comes with that now, and I put that heavier duty components in my slash 4x4. Makes a big difference.
Yeah, so it's actually called Revo slipper clutch mod on Stampede or / 4x4, and that one I got 7,000 views. This one is getting a lot of views lately for some odd reason. I don't know why. But I do have a part description, what the parts are and all that at the beginning. And then I explain what the part or what the upgrade is and show the difference of size in the clutch. So you can really tell that there's a big difference in the clutch size.
Yeah.
And you're basically reusing all the same shaft, same gear. The only thing you're changing is just the clutch and the pressure plates.
Yep.
It seems like those, like the how-to videos I've been putting up, have been getting a lot of views. Even though
they do. I got to start making more of the how-to videos.
Yeah, how-to videos are where it's at for sure.
I mean, I got a ton of them coming up, but I'm like, man, my normal people know how to do this shit, so it's probably boring to them. But I'm noticing all these new people coming in saying, "Hey, thanks for making that video, dude. You know, it helped me out a lot." I'm like, there's more coming.
I'm going to do a series of what not to do videos.
Cool.
Yeah, I should be making a how-to video right now. I'm jamming my rear axle of my UDR full of marine grease.
That's what I did right when I got it. Before I even ran it, I did that.
Yeah,
What do you put in the marine grease into?
In the whole rear axle.
Wow.
Just this whole axle just pulls right out, and so I just kept dipping it in my grease and just shoving it down in.
I took a syringe and filled it up with marine grease and squirted it down in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could pile a ton in, but I don't want to go too crazy. That's probably good. Just so that if, I mean, in the winter it doesn't matter, but I've heard that in the summer the sand gets into these really easy.
Oh yeah.
I took the whole housing apart because on the pumpkin there, the sand gets in around there too. So they say to pack some bra in that area.
Okay, cool. Hey, Bill Biden, how you doing? And we have Jamin RC that just joined us. Jamin, you're just in time for us to say goodnight.
Perfect.
We'll put you as a moderator, and then we're going to say goodnight to everybody. We've been broadcasting for almost 2.5 hours. I usually let it go for 2 hours, but we've been having a lot of fun here tonight, saying happy birthday to Netcruzer RC. I stop there. I don't go to the tech, and I don't go to the car because I don't care about those.
That's fine. They help pay the bills, though.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. So we'll start with Green Frog RC, and he can say bye to everybody.
You guys.
And then we're going to go to John.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Happy birthday, John. On the 4th, he's going to be a big 4-0. So.
Yep.
Hey, Scottzilla, Scott.
It was fun. Catch you guys next time.
Thanks for jumping in. And I'm keeping the best for last, which is Steve-O from the 313. There, I said it right.
All right. Happy birthday, John. And maybe I'll see some of you guys tomorrow night.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining in, guys, in the chat. We'll see you next week. And if you like the video, don't forget to thumbs up the video. And check out all the guys that were in the chat here tonight. And check out Netcruzer RC. He's now at 10,000 subs, and there's a reason for it, because his content is pretty good. His RC content, anyways, not the tech or the car. Not for me, anyways. But have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you later.